Good morning, Josep Borrell, High Representative of the EU for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Mr. Borrell, biggest topic on this summit, of course, is again the aggression of Russia in Ukraine. Yesterday you said Putin is waiting for General Winter to come to support his army. Can you describe once again what you meant by this and how can G7 and the European Union help Ukraine throughout this winter?
Russia is destroying Ukraine. Putin is destroying a country, bombing, destroying civilian infrastructure, mainly electricity. More than 4 million people in Ukraine, they don't have electricity. Not having electricity means not having heat and light. And the winter is very cold in Ukraine. So that's what Putin is waiting for, to terrorize the population, to make them leave. And he's also waiting for us, democracies, to be weakening. And we don't have to. We have to continue supporting Ukraine.
In which way?
Well, military, economically, and diplomatically. We support Ukraine. The European Union has provided roughly 22 billion euros to Ukraine. And I am not counting on that the total amount of military support provided bilaterally by member states. But 19 billion has been provided for financial, economic and humanitarian support. And we are increasing it in order to let them to face the winter. It's a war. And it's a war that the people will suffer because the houses, the electricity system, their heating, their water system is going to be destroyed. It's being destroyed. So we have to support them economically, politically, militarily, and that we should do. That's what we are doing, and that's what we should continue doing.
The war is lasting quite long right now already, a couple of months. A lot of people, I can imagine, in Europe, in Germany as well, are asking themselves, why isn't there a way to stop Russia? As you always say, it's obvious that they are committing a war crime. So why is it so difficult, actually?
Because Putin doesn't want to negotiate. Putin, every time that goes and talk with him, came back with the same answer. And the answer is, I have military objectives, and I want to have this military objective. I will continue fighting. What can we do? But supporting the one who is being aggressed. There is an aggressor and someone that's being aggressed, and it's defending themselves. So I don't know how long it's going to last the war, but I know that we have to continue supporting them.
A couple of weeks ago, in this context, you said that the foreign policy of Europe failed. Would you say that again these days, when facing your lovely colleagues from Germany, Italy, France, Great Britain?
No, look, it's not a matter of self-criticism. It's a matter of knowing which are our responsibilities. Before the war, we were supporting Ukraine in order to build a prosperous and democratic country. And I think that now we have to continue doing more than ever, no? And we have to join our forces and remain united. I know that there are some differences among us, but until now the European Union has been remarkably united. I've never seen the European Union being as much as united and behaving as quickly as we have done.
One last question maybe on China. Chancellor Scholz is visiting the country right now. If it comes to break dependencies, how do you see the visit in China in that context? How is it discussed on that summit?
Well, you cannot put on the same level the economic relationship with China and the gas dependency on Russia. I think there are different things. Certainly, we have to avoid to build new dependencies. We want to get rid of the dependency on Russian gas, and we are doing that. Before the war, it was 40% of our imports, and now it's less than 7% of our imports. Incredible. In some weeks, we have reduced it a lot, from 40 to 7, 8%. And the economic relationship between Europe, and mainly Germany and China, is so important, so big. I think it's for the Germany is more than 3% of the GNP exports to China. there is not a new leader, the same leader who has been re-elected by the Congress of the Communist Party, I think it's quite normal that they talk each other.
So, Josep Borrell, thanks for sharing some time.
Thank you.